Hello students, welcome back to Programming in C language tutorial. Today we are starting about Unit 1 Part 1. The topic is Computer Fundamentals. The agenda of this session will discuss in detail what is computer, its definition, abbreviation, functionality, advantages, disadvantages, basic components of computer with examples. Okay. Yeah, we'll start with the first question. What is computer? Okay, so if anybody asks what is computer, computer is an advanced electronic device. Computer is an advanced electronic device or machine that takes raw data as an input from the user and process it under the control of a set of instructions called programs, and it produces a result output and save it for future use. Simply we can define the computer. It takes raw data as an input, process it, and it gives output as meaningful information to the user. The term computer is derived from Latin. Okay, in Latin, the computer means what? Like calculate or programmable machine. Basically, computer performs mathematical, logical operations like arithmetic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. See, it can also process numerical as well as what non-numerical related operations. A computer is also called data processor because it can store the data, modify the data, retrieve the data whenever desired. Okay, see, computer is mainly used for what? Computational purpose and data processing purpose. Computational means what? Calculations. Data processing means what? We can able to create new data, store data, modify data, retrieve data when we required. So coming to basic history, analytical engine was the first computer which was invented by Charles Babbage in 1837. See, Charles Babbage is also known as father of the computer. Okay. See, Charles Babbage is also known as what? Father of the computer. Okay. What is computer here? Computer is nothing but simply we can define computer is an electronic device, advanced electronics device. It takes raw data as an input, process it, and it gives meaningful information to the end user. Okay. Yeah. What is the abbreviation of computer? Is there any abbreviation? Yes. Abbreviation of computer is commonly operated machine, particularly used for trade or technical, education and research purpose. What is the abbreviation of computer? Commonly operated machine, particularly used for trade or technical, education and research purpose. Okay, see that was the main reason to put a name called computer. Okay, this is abbreviation of computer, commonly operated machine, particularly used for trade or technical purpose, educational purpose and research purpose. Okay, now what is the main advantages for using computers? See, we can use computers for getting accurate results, high speed. I want to do any kind of data related operations, calculations, high level algorithms. I want to do any operations, high speed in nature. Computer can do high speed. It can store large volume of data, large storage capacity. It is versatility in nature, high reliability. It is diligence in nature. Diligence in nature. It is automatic. It can do automatic operations. See, it also do source of entertainment. Okay, using computers we can also do some entertainment. And cost effectiveness, it reduces the cost for doing any kind of work or job. This is the main advantages of computers. We'll discuss in detail what is accuracy, what is speed, what is large storage capacity, what is versatility, reliability, diligence, automatic, source of entertainment, cost effectiveness. We'll discuss each and every point in the coming sessions. Just remember, these are all the points for making advantages of what? Computers. Some some disadvantages of computers there, like dependency. Okay, simply we can call it is no intelligence. Why? Because computer can do several jobs. It can calculate, it is very high speed in nature, it going to be accurate results, it produces accurate results, it stores large volume of data. But I'm telling no intelligence. Why I'm telling no intelligence? Because a computer has no intelligence of its own. It means it depends upon users instructions for any kind of task. Up to fourth generation computers, see, all the up to fourth generation computers, all computers must depends on what? Users instructions. Until unless user giving some instructions, it cannot do any job. Correct or not? Okay, see, but coming to the fifth generation computers like artificial intelligence, see, that those computers having intelligence, automatically it can do the job, because inbuilt all the instructions are going to be set inbuilt. They can do the job for understanding, and it has some intelligence. It can do the job automatically, not required explicitly for what? User instructions every time. And another disadvantage, environment and no feelings. Here we need to set up additional environment. Okay, see, that is the some disadvantages and drawbacks of what? Computers. But the main advantages for using computers, it is highly accurate result, it produces highly accuracy, high speed in nature, it stores large storage capacity, it is versatility in nature, it going to be reliability, diligence, automatic, it going to be do some jobs, automatic, source of entertainment, and cost effectiveness. So this is the advantages and disadvantages of computers. Coming to the functionalities of a computer, how computer is going to be do some functionality. Okay, here I categorize majorly 5 steps. First, it takes data as input. Don't worry about what is data, what is information. I'm preparing separate slides in the next coming session. Here just remember, data is nothing but raw facts. Data may be a number, symbols, text, audio, video, any kind of thing. Okay, here it takes some data as input, and it stores the data or instructions what user is given into the one memory. After that, it going to be process that instructions. After completion of processing that instruction, then it gives what? Meaningful information to the output. Okay, we can call it is generating the output. See, these all steps involve what? Basic functionalities of a computer. Computer takes input as a raw data, and it stores that input data or instructions into the one memory. After that, it going to be processing it, it going to be takes that instructions from the memory and processing it, and it generates output as a information. Okay, I give some example. See, this is a flow, this is a workflow: input, process, output. Okay, here I take some example. I'm giving some instruction like 2, 4. I'm passing 2, 4 basic instruction to the processor. 2 and 4. 2 is number, 4 is number, numerical instructions. Okay, 2, 4. Here I am also passing one more symbol called plus. Means I want to do what? Addition operation. Okay, addition. Okay, then the 2 and 4 first stores into the memory. 2 comma 4 is going to be stored into the memory. See, I'm going to be telling in high level language, but machine understands completely low level language, zeros and ones. But I don't want to get any confusion about these high level language, low level language, binary instructions. Okay, at present, for your understanding how the computer is doing the job, just I'm giving the instruction in the high level format. Okay, assume this 2 comma 4 comma plus, it going to be stores these instructions into the memory in the form of what? Binary format. After that, the processor, here processor is responsible. Okay, the control, here control unit also available. The processor is going to be start for processing this instruction. It going to be takes the instructions from the memory and it going to be processing using ALU operations, arithmetic logical unit operations. After processing these input instructions, and it gives output as what? 6, but it given in the form of binary format. But at present I don't want to convert these numbers into binary format. Okay, I don't want to get any confusion to you all. Okay, simply I am passing 2 comma 4 as a normal numbers. Internally it going to be stores into one memory. The control unit responsible to send that instructions stored from main memory to what? The ALU, arithmetic logical unit operations. The processor start for doing what? Processing that instruction, and it generates what? Output as what? 6. See, this is a basic functionality is done by what? Computer. Okay, but internally whatever the instructions you are going to be passing through the input devices, but machine always understands what? Machine understandable language or binary language represented by zeros and ones format. Okay, just remember it. We'll discuss in detail these, what is binary level language, okay, in detail with what? Classification of computers, okay, generations of computers, different types of classifications of computers, there we'll discuss in detail. Okay, fine. I hope you understood about what is input, what is process, what is output. Yes. So this is the steps involved into the functionalities of a computer. It takes data as an input, it stores into the memory. After that it processes it and it generates some output. Okay. Coming to the components of a computer. What is the next one? Components of a computer. Computer basically categorized by two types: hardware and software. Here, what is hardware? Hardware is nothing but physical components of a computer, or what we can touch and feel. That all comes under what? Hardware components. Okay. Majorly, it consists input to devices and output to devices. Okay. Here, several input and output devices is there. Observe. So this is about computer. Okay, everyone is familiar, right, about this computer. So this is about monitor. See, an output device that tells you, see, you work as you go. The monitor is clearly displays after generating the output or meaningful information, or we can work with this any kind of output view or end user views. See, this monitor takes very vital role. Okay, next, keyboard represents what? Input to devices. Okay, see, the main advantage for using keyboard is what? We can give or we can pass instructions to the computer with the help of these input to device. Okay, use it to type instructions into the computer. Okay, here mouse, it is a pointing device, is used to make on screen selections or click, double click, like that. Okay, select, okay, move, like that. We can perform different kinds of operations over mouse. See, these are all the different input and output components are there here. Okay, like CD, DVDs, everyone is familiar about, right? Compact discs, commonly used to deliver programs and store large multimedia files. Floppy disk and drives. In previous days, there we are using this floppy disk. See, it going to be looks like that, floppy disk, but nowadays we are using what? Like DVDs, okay, pen drives, like this. Floppy disk drives, previously the system unit consists this floppy disk drives. Nowadays only DVD drivers are there and USB ports are there. Okay, flash memories, memory card, okay, use it to read flash memory cards. So this is called hard drive. Within that it consists a hard disk there, okay. In the hard disk it's going to be located inside the system unit and used to store program and most data, all related data operations. Microphone is used to get what input we are giving, something like whatever we are speaking, that instructions are going to be passed through with what microphone. Speakers is used to produce what audio output. CD DVD drives, okay, used to, these drivers are used to run these CD and DVDs. So this complete this unit represents what system unit. It consists all the things like motherboard, okay, RAM, processor, okay, like disk drivers, complete hardware related components, everything is going to be there within the system unit, okay. Next, printers, it also comes under output to device, okay. It produces printed copies, okay, like hard copies we can call. The system, whatever the files you are going to be prepared, I want to get that hard copy. With the help of printers we are going to be print that information in the form of papers, okay. So this is a basic introduction components of what computer, okay. Everyone is familiar about computer components, like several components are there. Majorly it categorizes the hardware and software. Coming to hardware, like input devices are there, output devices are there, like a keyboard, mouse, microphone, like that. Some output printers are there, okay, CD DVD drivers are there, flash drivers are there, okay. Monitors, like different types of monitors you can able to see in the market, like TFT monitors, LCD monitors, LED monitors, like various different types of monitors are available in the market, okay. Yes. Yeah, coming to previous slide again. So this is about what hardware, what we can touch and feel, okay, or physical components of computers we can call hardware. What is software? Software is nothing but set of instructions, okay, set of instructions that helps the user to interact with the computer. See, user, like best examples, system softwares and application softwares. System softwares is completely used for what system purpose. Best example called operating systems. In the market various operating systems are available, like window based operating systems, Windows operating system, Linux operating system, Unix operating system, Mac operating system, okay. Mobility related operating systems are available in the market, okay. What is the job of that operating system? That operating system is going to be manages several things: process management, thread management, time management, like that. It's going to be perform several internal operations. It's going to be communicating with the instructions for performing several internal jobs. It also enables to communicate with what hardware components. Coming to the application software. Application software completely used for what end users, okay. Using these application softwares furtherly categorized by what, like built-in application softwares and customized application softwares. Like several examples you can take built-in application softwares like MS Office, WordPad, Notepad, Paint, okay, like antiviruses, MP3 players, audio players, video players, like all these are all belonging to what built-in application softwares. Those applications we are not developed, already someone is developed, we are going to be just using those applications. Those are all comes under what application softwares, built-in application softwares. I want to develop my own applications, then we go with what customized softwares. Again it categorized by what different types of programming languages, like procedural oriented programming language, okay, object oriented programming language, and so on. Like non-procedural oriented programming languages, procedural oriented programming language, and non-procedural oriented programming language. The procedural oriented programming language, it categorized by again two types, like structural oriented programming language, object oriented programming language. The C language what we are learning in this session, that comes under structural oriented programming language. Also we can call procedural oriented programming language. Like that, using this software, some softwares are completely helps for system purpose, we can call system related softwares. Some softwares completely used for what end users, okay. those softwares are developed for the purpose of end users, for users purpose. Okay, those softwares are called application softwares. So this is the basic components of computers. Okay, in detail about hardware and software, about these input devices, output devices, we're going to be discussed in the coming sessions, or otherwise I'm going to be preparing one more videos regarding basic computer skills. There I will provide much information. Why? Because this subject is what? Programming in C. Just I want to give the basic introduction about what is hardware, what is software. Okay, yes. So this is the components, right? I hope everyone is clear about what is monitor, like what is keyboard, what is input devices, what is output devices, like, okay, keyboard, mouse, microphones, diagrammatically I represented, right? Yeah. See, today what we discussed in our session, computer fundamentals. Okay, we discussed about what is computer, definition of computer, abbreviation of computer, some functionalities, how the basic functionality of computer, advantages, disadvantages, some components of computer with example. Okay, that's it for today's session, guys. Thank you all. In the next video, we'll go with the next computer fundamental topics. Thank you all.